I was at my cousin's auto club for a routine service on my car. When they finished up, I told the staff, just put it on Ryan's tab. The mechanic nodded and was about to process it when a manager I'd never seen before stepped in. We don't run tabs here, she said sharply. All bills must be settled on site. With a flick of her wrist, she slapped the invoice down on the counter in front of me. Executive Tier Precision Diagnostic, $12,000. Acoustic Resonance Signature Enhancement, $15,000. Engine Psychosomatic Harmony Calibration, $15,000. Total, $42,000. I almost laughed out loud. Since when did my cousin start running a chop shop? The manager, a woman with a severe haircut and an even more severe expression, crossed her arms and looked me up and down with undisguised contempt. I've seen plenty of broke relatives like you trying to freeload off a family name. If you can't afford the lifestyle, don't pretend you can. Without another word, I pulled out my phone and dialed my cousin. You have 10 minutes to get her out of my sight, I said, my voice low and even, or you can kiss this entire club goodbye. Cole, is there some kind of misunderstanding? On the other end of the line, my cousin Ryan's voice was laced with a nervous tremor. A misunderstanding? My tone turned to ice. Do I sound like someone who starts trouble for no reason? This isn't a discussion, Ryan. It's a notification. Handle your people. Now. My sharp tone seemed to jolt him. Okay, don't be mad, Cole, he stammered, trying to placate me. Just put Jessica on the phone. I'll ask her what's going on. I let out a cold snort and handed the phone to the manager. Her name was Jessica, apparently. She rolled her eyes and snatched the phone from my hand. I've told you a million times to stop hanging around these deadbeat relatives, she hissed into the receiver. All they do is use your name to get freebies. This one's the worst yet. He's trying to skip out on the bill entirely. I could hear Ryan trying to explain something, but Jessica cut him off. Stop it. I know you're too soft, always worried about family feelings. You can't bring yourself to do what's necessary, so I'll be the bad guy today. She hung up, tossed the phone back at me, and tilted her chin up defiantly. You heard him. Ryan can't be bothered with this. Now let's settle up. The total is $42,750. I'll be generous and waive the change. $42,000 flat. Cash, card, or wire transfer. Let's not drag this out or I'll have security escort you out. She emphasized the word escort, her threat hanging in the air. I was so stunned by her audacity and sheer stupidity that I actually did laugh this time. In all my years, no one had ever dared to be this brazen with me. Just then, the door to the VIP lounge swung open and Ryan rushed in, a practiced, sycophantic smile plastered on his face. Cole, hey, what's all this about? He said, jogging over. Jess is just very by the book. Don't take it personally. Before I could respond, Jessica bristled like a cat whose tail had been stepped on. Ryan, honey, I'm doing this for you. Do you want every lowlife off the street coming in here, dropping your name, and running this place into the ground? She clung to his arm, shooting me a triumphant, challenging look over his shoulder. That's when it all clicked. If I hadn't figured it out by now, I'd be an idiot. This manager wasn't just arrogant, she had backing. As if to confirm my suspicions, Ryan forced another smile and tried to play the family card. Look, Cole, Jess is my girlfriend. We're getting engaged next month. We're all going to be family, right? Let's just let me pay the bill and we can all move on. Not a chance, I said, my voice flat. Ryan's attitude was a cold slap in the face. If I hadn't taken pity on him back in the day, remembering a kindness his mother had shown my father, he'd still be handing out resumes at job fairs. The design of this club, the business plan, the connections, even the startup capital, I had provided it all from behind the scenes. I'd stayed in the shadows to protect his ego, so he had no idea that I was the real owner. And now, for this short-sighted, venomous woman, he was ready to turn on me.